Have you ever wondered how this Paul guy keeps ignoring the fact that his hairline's receding and he thinks he can cover up his hair with bangs, but it's just making his hair loss a lot worse? What most people don't understand about hair loss is that as soon as you start seeing any signs, DHT is going to be the main factor causing that hair loss, and when DHT surrounds your follicles, it makes your follicles very weak and it makes them shrink, making these very weak hair structures, resulting in them falling out very easy. So when you start noticing any signs, it's very important to immediately address the fact that you are losing hair and you need to start finding solutions. Now, one of the most popular solutions out there is just to get a hair transplant, but I actually don't suggest that first is because a lot of people don't understand the very bad things that can happen to your hair follicles and your scalp, especially if your hair transplant goes wrong. That's usually why I reject about 80% of my clients that come to me that want to get a hair transplant, is because the problem is it's too early and their hairline hasn't gone far back enough yet. There's still so much that they could do to get their follicles to regrow. Every single follicle relies on something called the papilla. Now we want to make sure the papilla is strong, that it's making thick hair structures so they don't fall out easy due to male pattern baldness and unwanted DHT. That's the reason why I started suggesting to a lot of my new clientele who are only dealing with thinning hair and aren't completely bald is to try something like the Revita hair shampoo, which has L-cysteine and niacinamide in it. The main goal we're looking for with this is to get our papillas to be activated working with our follicles so it can create that thickness around areas that are showing signs of thinning. About a month ago, I had this young client who came in who was only 21 years old, very scared of losing all of his hair. He had a really bad receding hairline and thinning around his crowning area, and he really wanted to get a hair transplant. But I sat down with him and explained to him the risk and told him not to take it and try using the Revita hair shampoo for at least a month consistently before coming back to me. He came back for a follow-up the other day, and the amount of progress that I seen on his hairline, like especially in the areas that he was showing signs of thinning, got me to a point where I honestly didn't think he was balding at all. I was surprised because when he first came in the waiting room, I honestly didn't recognize him because of his hair. Now, results may vary from person to person, but it really depends how consistent you are with this to see any progress. So if you're balding or you're noticing a receding hairline, I'm telling you, try out the shampoo. I'll leave a link so you can get one too.